What attracted me most to the role of Mother Anastasia was, first of all, just knowing that I was going to be in Kogonada's hands, because really, like, that's how I found out about it. Is he called me and he said, so I'm going to do this Star Wars TV show. And I was like, Star Wars, Kogonada, actually Kogonada, Star Wars. It was just like win-win. And then, you know, he began to tell me about the character, and he, you know, we've had so many conversations over the course of our, you know, creative relationship. And he started speaking to me about some of the things that, like, we had spoken about, you know, in my personal life as a mother. And I just really was interested and excited at the opportunity to play this powerful witch mother, which I really feel like is me.
Vernestra Rowe is an elder Jedi master, revered. She has found herself in this position, this sort of liaison position between the Jedi and the Senate. She's over 116 years old, and that's really what I could relate to the most, being 116. Just kidding. You know, I loved how straightforward she was on the page, how she just was, I think because of her age and because she sort of feels as if she's seen it all, she's just, you know, taking care of things. And I really liked how economical she was with her energy and her time. And I love the way the character develops over the course of the season.
Mother Anastasia she represents, and she's a very powerful figure, and I guess I'll start with her powers. She wields the Force, but not in the same way as a Jedi does, or a Sith. I think what makes her powerful, and that's what kind of drew me to her as well, is that she is seeking to protect her family. You know, her coven, the Witches of Brendok, their way of life, which is in many ways threatened by the Jedi, because it doesn't exist in like, if you would say that there's sort of this binary of like what makes sense for a person who's using the Force, they don't exist in that space. And so because of that, like with any unknown, right, it's a threat because we don't understand it. And I think she knows that, and because of that, she's fiercely protecting those around her. Her powers of creation are unmatched, and that also makes her someone who needs to be very careful about what she's teaching and how she's protecting those around her.
I am so excited to be a part of this show. I am so excited for people to see what Leslie Headland has made. As I came onto the project, I obviously know about Star Wars and have seen everything, but I think going to Celebration is what really, you know, just brought home what this means to people. I found it incredibly moving. I could not stop crying the entire weekend. Even just pulling up to like the stadium we were in, families in, you know, all dressed up together, I just started crying. So yeah, it means a lot to be a part of the universe, and I'm so excited for the premiere tonight.
Yes, it means a lot to be a part of this. I mean, and what makes it mean the most is seeing how much it means to so many people across generations, across cultures, across any sort of defining characteristic about a human being. You'll find a Star Wars fan in every walk of life. Mm-hmm. And I think that's something that makes it so special. And then to get to create a world that is adding something to the universe that people haven't necessarily seen before, that's really exciting. I just can't wait for people to see it. I think I know that one of the biggest things that struck me when I joined this project was how fierce of a star we had in Amandla. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait for people to see this character that she's built. Characters, can I say that?
Yeah, you can.
These characters that she inhabited in two completely different ways, and with such not only an emotional and spiritual, you could see that she was taking an emotional and spiritual path into it, but also an intellectual path. I mean, when I stepped onto this project, I read an essay that she had, a couple essays that she had written about her characters, and I've just never seen anybody approach anything that way. And I'm so excited for people to meet her and to see what this all is about. I'd be blown away. I'd be blown away.